What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam, and I just want to talk about last night's game and get some feedback on the Mavericks versus the Utah Jazz game, as the Mavericks came up short, losing by 3 points. And I want to give you some of the stats for the Mavericks. And Daniel Gafford finished with 15 points coming off the bench. Kyrie Irving finished with 12. Spencer Dinwiddie and Klay Thompson finished with 10 points. And then Jamarian Sharp finished with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. So Jamarian Sharp actually made some progress a little bit last night after he only had 2 rebounds and no points. First preseason game against the Memphis Grizzlies, which is the game I was at the other night on Monday. And I do want to talk about Klay Thompson talking about how he was nervous. His first game as a Maverick, and last night was officially his first game as a Maverick, even though it's just preseason. And he did say he hasn't felt nervous since he was a rookie, and that time he was nervous for his first NBA Finals game with the Warriors, which is he got a ring with the Warriors in 2015, and he won 4 of them with Golden State. He did talk about how he was with the Warriors for 11 years, and just how this is a new chapter for him. But he was overall excited to come to Dallas and play with them. And I believe Klay Thompson will help us at least get us 1 ring with us, and I believe he has the ability to do it. And he shot 3 for 10, 3 for 9 through the field from the field overall, and went 3 for 6 from 3-point range. So that's not too bad. So he'll only get better, but it's only preseason, so we don't want to risk an injury. But again, he's not a good defender like he used to be before he had all those injuries. We was with the Golden State Warriors, and towards his end of his career with the Warriors, he didn't seem too happy, and honestly, it was a time for a change for him. And I do want to talk about how Jamarian Sharp improved against the Jazz last night. Honestly, I just think he played pretty well, and he does need to get more muscle in him a little bit more, and he did struggle from the free throw line last night playing that fourth quarter, but overall, I think he did made a little bit of progress playing against the Jazz last night. He's definitely gonna get some playing time. I honestly think Jamarian Sharp will play at least 5 to 10 minutes, especially when it's time to go against the San Antonio Spurs that we have to play against Victor Wembanyama. And think about it, who can block Wemby shot in the paint? Nobody can. The only person that could do it now is Jamarian Sharp. Think about it. Victor Wembanyama 7'3", Jamarian Sharp is 7'5". He's 2 inches taller than him, so that he can definitely he can block his shot. He's the only one that can do it. But can he guard him outside the paint? Hell no. Nobody can guard Victor Wembanyama. Like a 7'4" guy with handles. That's ridiculous. You've never seen something like that. Like that's just impossible. How can you? Who can block a shot when he does the fadeaway jumper? Nobody. You're not gonna be able to defend that. But he's definitely earned a spot on the team. I think he will. And they actually gave him a 1-year deal, but we'll see. And I do want to talk about this upcoming game next week on the Mavericks, as next Tuesday night they play the Los Angeles Clippers. But it tips off 9:30, so they'll be in LA. The Clippers got some crap going on right now. They got a lot going on, and they did talk about Kawhi Leonard. They might not even play for the first game of the season, and I honestly think Kawhi's Leonard time might be up in LA. It's time for him for a trade, or it's time for Kawhi to retire, because he hasn't completed a whole season, I don't think, with the Clippers all those years he's been with them. He's hurt. I mean, he just can't stay healthy. But the good thing is he was able to get 2 rings. He got one with the Spurs and he got one with the Toronto Raptors. And I didn't even know. I found out that Kawhi Leonard was from LA, which is really surprised me. And I was like, oh wow. So basically he's back in his hometown. And Kawhi is a good player, but he plays very great defense, but he cannot stay healthy. He's always hurt every time. It's just like, gosh, man. Like there was that one year the Clippers went to the conference finals without Kawhi. It's just like, wow, that's crazy. And I do want to talk about James Harden and his future with the Clippers. I honestly think this will be his last team he plays for because James Harden just nothing but drama with every team he went. I think those last 3 years of his contract. After that, he's out the door. He's gonna retire. Just like I think he's definitely a system, just like the Mavs analyst said a year ago. So, and here's my thing about James Harden. It's just he can play ball, but doesn't want to play no defense whatsoever. That's my thing about James Harden. But he's a good player, but just don't guard. He doesn't want to play defense. And my thing about Harden is just okay. So at first he started off with the Oklahoma City Thunder, then gets traded to Houston. So all right, man. So Houston. So things don't go work out in Houston. So I'm gonna go join the Bright Lights of New York and go join my pal KD. Things don't work out in Philly. Things don't work out in Brooklyn. I'm gonna go to Philly. Things don't work out over there. I'm going to go to the Bright Lights of LA. You're the problem, dude. You're the problem, James Harden. You need to get your crap together, man. I don't know why and what's going on with you, but you need to get yourself together, man. Like, I enjoy watching you play, but it's just, guys, you have so much drama you always gotta be dealing with, man. Like, I knew for a fact that he was gonna leave Philadelphia. It's just, I'm not sure exactly what happened in Philly, what's going on with him, but Joel Embiid convinced him to stay in Philly. But James Harden's like, no, I'm out the door. I'm gonna go to LA. But let me tell you something, James Harden. You're not gonna get a ring at all. After those 3 years, you're done. You're not gonna get a championship ring whatsoever. You had a good career, but you had too much crap going on everywhere you went. It's like they brought in Dwight Howard, and when he was with the Rockets, things didn't go well. So honestly, you want to leave Houston and go to Brooklyn. Then, okay, things don't work out in Brooklyn with your pal KD. I'm just gonna go to Philly. Just like I said, you're the problem, dude. And y'all gonna definitely be a solid team, but y'all not. If y'all do make the playoffs, I don't see y'all passing the first round. I don't see y'all passing the first round at all. And I predicted my Mavericks to beat the Clippers in 6 games. And guess what happened? We beat them. And I knew for a fact we were better than the Clippers. It's just whatsoever, but it's a new season, so let's get ready. And I know how everybody's gonna be playing the whole game next Tuesday because it's still preseason. But after the Clippers, then we got the Milwaukee Bucks, and the game will be national televised on TNT. So I'm expecting to be a packed house for since Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard will be in town. But it's gonna be interesting for what happens to the last 2 preseason games. And after that, it's time for the regular season as we take on the Spurs. But it's gonna be a fun year to watch. But hopefully things go well. But that concludes my podcast. I will see y'all on the next one after I will give my feedback on the Mavericks versus the Clippers. Y'all have a blessed day, you guys.